There we go. Peace with the Ottomans. That's a good sign. They've ceded everything. I'm just trying to stay kind of like favourably with everybody. I'm just going to seize the open borders with them quickly whilst they, before they can really complain about it. There we go. Yeah, they don't like me. They don't like me at all. Although actually, weirdly enough, only minus 52. I expected that to be a lot lower than it actually is. Still buying up all of the great works. I mean, 3,000 gold seems like a lot, but it's actually only two turns worth of gold. I'm just taking that from them before I go to war with them. But nobody else actually has any great works. It's been a very low game for great works. 520 tourism already. Starting to get a good tourism victory here. It's working well for me. Keep checking these rules. But yeah, built the U-boat, I've got a city-state, I've done the Valley of Plenty, and then, yeah, so it's literally just the one achievement I've got left, and then after that point, all I've got to do is win the game via a tourism or science victory. As soon as you unlock flood walls, it's always worth just having a quick look. Like, I've got Valletta, so I can pray flood barriers into existence, but I'm only 5 turns away from the climate changing and everything flooding, and even though this is an inland map, you find that a lot of these inland lakes and seas and whatever, you can be quite vigorous on the old flood damage, so just quickly doing this before anyone really can complain. Just founded a new city here, just with the sole intention of picking up that one source of aluminium. Feels like a good use of my time. I love it. Let's get a Hansa down at the same time. Woohoo! Collective activism is 1,725 culture. Oh my word, that is insane. I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to get rid of Raj because I never thought I'd have too many diplomatic cards I needed to put in, but that's nuts. I go digital democracy. I mean, democracy's good, but own a rock band? I mean, yeah, I could do that easily. I should probably think about doing rock bands and stuff, but I don't like playing them too early in the game. I like having the Hallyu card first, but there we go, that's worth the boost. Digital democracy, again, sometimes it's not actually clever doing this. It's better to sort of retain like a smaller government and then not have as many tourism penalties with other people, but it gets to a point sometimes where I'm just like, this is too much fun. It's too much fun. I love it. Right, hang on. So we've got heritage tourism. That'll give me a little bit. Satellite broadcasts. That'll give me a bit more. And then online communities, which is great. Now, the thing I don't have is any trade routes with any of the AI. That is something I have overlooked. But we have a bunch of money and some spare traders, so I can start sending things out now. How's my oil doing? Oh my god, there's 2 oil, like, in this lake. I love it. I love it. Right, let's just get the oil rigs in. Would you believe, though, there's not any other oil in my empire? That's nuts. No other oil. Right, I'm going to have to actually just get myself 2,700 gold. Oh, fine, I won't get myself a settler. Yeah, democratic legacy. I knew there was a card I'd forgotten. Oh, how annoying. I was like, there's no reason this city should be starving. It's got so many connections, but nope. I have to bribe them, but the Incans will go to war with me, with Mapuche, so that's good. Okay, that'll knock my gold per turn down just a touch, but I think the more important thing is that we need to get ourselves that wonder. Oh, they've got steel walls, have they? Yeah, they do have steel walls, so I'm expecting a touch of resistance, a small sprinkling of resistance. Actually, there's another airfield. I just need to move some of my planes a little bit closer, which I probably should have done a few turns ago, but never mind. Oh, they have anti-tank crew cores. Those things are going to mess up my horses, so I always like the idea of using a rocket launcher against horses. Like, it feels incredibly violent, but, you know, sure. Oh, Spear of Floon. Oh, nice. That's +5 combat strength to all my units. Right, I need to sort of get them down there. The city centre, though, only did 5 damage against my unit. As I say, the barbarians down there are still doing more to me. Cristo Redentor. This takes away the Enlightenment bonus on a lot of the religious tourism, as well as giving me more seaside resort tourism, I believe, which is awesome, because, as we all know, Jesus loved a good beach holiday. Hallyu! Yay! Okay, that's a really good card. This is where we start sending trade routes to other civs as well. So, first of all, one trade route with Japan. Very good. Next one, we'll have a trade route with the Ottomans. And finally... Oh, no, give me the right trader unit. Come on. Oh, there's too many things to select. There we go. One with France. Perfect. Okay, that'll give me a good boost to tourism. Just filling in a couple of national parks now just to make this even better. This is my... I love this sort of this stage of the game. It's sort of very SimCity-esque, isn't it? Very relaxing. Actually, talking of relaxing, I'm just sort of bombing horses right now, which feels like it would make a terrifyingly depressing World War II movie. Do you not think? Oh, dear. No, we don't like military emergencies with Konya. Come on, don't do that. Oh, it failed. Good. Who voted against it? Lautaro, even though they're at war with me. I don't understand the AI logic sometimes. It's like, surely that would be the first thing you'd do. Got 4 gold per turn. Good. I'm at peace with the Kree again, actually. Again, this is a good opportunity to force open borders with them and do any trading we were going to do. There's the biosphere as well. Oh, I love the biosphere. It's definitely not an overpowered system of producing tourism. First city is finally down. Good. Okay. Actually, we're going to have to properly use governors this time. Actually, I say that. Look, it's already happy. Okay, 50% chance these rockers will make it the final gig. Hey, rising stars. That'll do. Trade routes with me. Yep. Culture bombs for me. Yep. Go on. Do it both. You know you want to. You know you want to. Yay! Oh,
there's so much this.
Wonderful. Right. Biosphere. I think I can build the biosphere pretty much immediately. Fingers crossed. 16 turns. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but that'll do. That'll do. Finding nice spots for national parks has to be pretty much the most therapeutic part of any game. I love it. I love it so much. It's just like, where can we put these things? Lovely. Oh, even better when you can actually connect the national parks up as well. Like there's 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And they're all in different cities as well, just to make it even better. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, brilliant. Oh, in fact, actually, I can get a 4th one here. Oh, no, I can't. No, the cities are too close to each other. Okay, never mind. Tank army comes in. Oh, it didn't take the city over. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's being super cocky. I was about to be like, yeah, it wasn't that easy. It wasn't. 1 more city taken. Okay, rebellion in 32 turns. I feel like I can put up with that. That's fine. Also got jet bombers. Jet bombers! Oh, my goodness. This is a welcome promotion. Like, my bombers with the digital democracy, like, -3 penalty. They've kind of been just sort of bouncing off the walls a little bit, but now I'm more content with how things are going. Go on, Stolen Poets. Get a promotion. Yay! Headliners! Oh, wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Okay, I probably should get the Hallyu card. I feel like there are some targeted stuff. You know what? Actually, now I can't bother with rock bands. I just can't be bothered. I'm national parks are way too much fun to put down. Like, I know they don't get anywhere near as much tourism. I'm pretty sure they don't anyway. Where's the tourism thing? Here we go. Like, how much is each one getting? 25 tourism? 19 tourism? 19 tourism? I mean, that's still pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, I'm gonna put up with that. Alright, jet bomber time, and these things do so much more damage. It's brilliant. It doesn't look like it, but it feels like a lot more damage. Right. Yeah, 7 bombers is enough to take 1 city to the ground from go. Brilliant. Okay, this population 10 city will help, actually. Loyalty is still proving just a touch of an issue, so yeah, let's just take Hulimapu, and this is the one we're after. There's the wonder, and then we'll have full points from Vector, because we need to please Vector. This is all my life just led up to this moment of, please, Vector, accept me. Oh, it's too tempting. Religious rock. Oh, yes. Religious rock, converting Japan cities to my religion. Hee. Soon the anger crabs. They will be stronger than ever. Actually, I'm doing really well. Like, strangely well. If I was actually going for a religious victory, it would be fine. Actually, I haven't taken anyone over, but still, it's not bad. Oh, hello. I lost that city in a single turn. You see, I think Mapuche got a kill with one of their units, and that was probably enough to knock the loyalty down on the city. Mapuche. That's actually the first time I've ever seen the computer do that. Like, that's pretty impressive. Oh my goodness, so many national parks. Yes. Oh, Ursa. This is like conquer territory. This is... Oh, no, that's a rock band. I shouldn't have done that. It's actually quite useful to be taking over Deity AI cities because their culture per turn is so heavy. They end up taking all of those sort of like 4th and 5th ring tiles and they never bother to upgrade them. So when you steal the cities, it's very handy. Come on, do it. 37% chance of them failing. Oh, they failed just as they got fun. No, never mind. Oh, Mapushi still has a great profit. Why have you not used it? Do you genuinely have no holy sites? That's a strange thing. God, I would have thought there would be something in the AI that went, maybe we should put down a holy site, seeing as we have, you know, a great profit. They're clearly not, but weird. There's the big one, mate. Perfect. How many turns are we going to keep this now? 4.8. Okay, right. Moksha, in you come. Come protect this city for me for a second. Lovely stuff. Victory in 20 turns now, all of a sudden. That's nuts. Actually, squeezing Latara as we're doing and stopping them from earning culture is actually making the game easier and easier for us to get that culture victory, which I quite like. Handy. I forgot I was building the Venetian arsenal. Feels like a bit of a pointless wonder on this particular map, but I love it. Just with the Statue of Liberty casually hanging out beside it. Lovely little coastal mountain. I love a coastal mountain. You don't see many of that sort of thing in Europe, but it's cool. Again, when did I start building this? Like, what is going on with me at the moment? I think with these bigger games, I just get a little bored and I start to build stuff and like, I just forget what I'm building at any one point. Oh, actually, that's the Warrior Monks one, isn't it? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I hate having to like do something with these Warrior Monks, but I guess I'll make some armies. Why not? I'm on the wonder. I'm on it. This is it. This is it. Can we do it? Okay, right. We have a problem with some of the planes at the back. They can't quite reach, which is really annoying. So we'll just have to move these guys forward a little bit. What about you? Can you reach? Yes! Oh, thank goodness. Fine. So I think because this city we did have 100 strength. I'm expecting this to probably take about 2 turns. If we can do that in 2 turns, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, there is a flood under the Eiffel Tower that I'm building again. When did I start building the Eiffel Tower? No one's got a clue, but I'll take it. It's a great thing. One more attack. And I think that's this city taken. Kerblamo. And is it going to be loyal? Almost loyal. Oh my word. Almost loyal. Fine. Okay, in that case, Victor, through you come. Great. There's a couple of sort of other weaker cities around it that I think I'm just going to dip into quickly and see if I can nick. Just because that would be quite useful for me. But, I mean, that is a great pickup. Oh, yeah, and also modern armour is appearing everywhere as well, which is quite fun. Oh, is that another policy slot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 policy slots. Do you feel like that's enough, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. I feel like it might not be. I feel like we might be letting ourselves down on this one. Oh my goodness. But that, by the way, that is the last city that I needed to collect all the wonders. So I now have all of the 7 Petra wonders. I feel good about that. Oh, yes. That feels very good. Also, this field cannon, this one field cannon army has taken on about 15 units. It's the most ridiculous thing, but finally I got the kill. Oh, that was ridiculous. What a war. And that's, as I say, more effective than Mapushi and his war. I just feel like Barbs this game have been on form. There's another 7 pop for me. Oh my goodness, is that the Forbidden City? It is. Oh my goodness, I have another policy card. Is that 17 now? Oh my word. What do I even do? I've got them right, Raj, just because, but like honestly, I'm actually beginning to lose track of what I've got. I've got 5,000 culture now. Oh my goodness. Like what am I doing? Absorb city state into my empire. Nope, that's not what I'm gonna do.
Germany practically stopped beating.
All of these wonders give tourism, right? There is a reason for me building these. Oh, I love the Hillier Hills mod. Look at this. It just makes everything really bumpy. And this poor railway line. Like, what on earth is going on there? It's like a roller coaster. It's amazing. How's Biosphere coming? 3 turns. You know what? Actually, I need to genuinely start thinking about biosphering it up. And to do that, I need to get my good old builders back and running. I'm looking for areas of my land with large amounts of unimproved tiles, like all of these sort of places here. This is where I need to be biosphering. Okay, with this city, perfect. Do I bother taking this one? I'd rather actually Mapuche survive, so I'm going to just make peace with them again. The culture puppet idea, it's still a very valid idea, I think. Like, you want to keep them in the game, you want to steal tourists from them. Like, I can't accept that under any circumstances. I literally could have taken that from you, my friend. You're very lucky. Very lucky you're still in this game. Got trade route to France, trade route to the Ottomans, not one to Mapuche, not one to the Incans. I have one to the Cree, and I have one. Okay, right, so we know where the trade routes have got to go now. I've got to send this one, hopefully, to Mapuche. The Torre de Belém, that gives all of my cities, apart from like 3 or 4, a 3 building. And because I've got steel now, it should be a cool building, unlike ancient walls, which is always the trap I fall into. Like, I like the idea. I wish this one had been written like a 3 building, but not walls. Just if anything, just to stop you from getting sad when it is walls, and you're like, oh. There we go, there's the first trade route. Perfect. Is there any available route to the Incans? Oh, I hate doing this so late in the game, available routes. So if this is going to crash the game, there's always one thing that does, but it didn't this time. That's good. Incans. Oh, Würzburg. Oh, of course. My random little outlier city. Okay, that can trade with the Incans. Oh, thank goodness. I knew there was a reason for it. 120. Okay, cool. France is just about to overtake the Taro, but France haven't really expanded beyond like what they were doing before, so this has worked quite well for me here. There's the Bolshoi Theatre, right next to the ski resort and the rainforest. Of course it is. And an airport. I guess actually there's an airport that flies into the Bolshoi. So that kind of makes sense. Oh my goodness, that's throwing out wood down there as well. Blimey, it's all going on here. Oh, the biosphere's done. Right, this is what, quadruple or triple environmental tourism? I think it might be, I'll have to double check, but effectively all of my solar farms and my wind farms and my geothermal stations and everything that I've built, all of that is now going to be giving me tourism, which is awesome. And the Eiffel Tower gives +2 appeal to all of the tiles in my empire, so all of my national parks are doing better now, but I can also build national parks in more places, so I mean, this go should have absolutely catapulted my tourism. So I was on 1,200. I'm now on 1,600. Okay, so that was a good turn. That was a good turn. And just look at this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations. 7, 8 locations. 9 locations. Oh, yes. If anything, my problem now is I haven't got enough faith to actually put it all down. But that's fine. We'll make do. Okay, 26% chance. No, that's good. Headliners, perfect. Okay, Holy King. They're doing better than the last bunch. There's no business like show business. I'm not even looking at it. It's, ugh, that phrase annoys me. Like, it's just so, ugh. Dunno. It just annoys me. Let's see what Holy King can get. Water parks, performs more experience on wonder tiles. There's not a lot of any of this sort of stuff, to be honest. Let's go album cover art, but I mean, honestly, who knows? There's the Sydney Opera House. I'm building probably a wonder of return on average at the moment. I think it's because all the average cities I've got all have like 100 production. Like if I show you the yields of them, it's absolutely nuts. Like here are my cities, and here are the ones over 100 production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Germany, hey? Germany. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Okay, can I just quickly throw something at France to stop her from doing so well? Manhattan Project, 3 turns? Okay. Can we rush this through? Who knows? What I will need is one of these guys to just come over and find a tile and a silo? Some sort of silo? Have I unlocked silos yet? I feel like I have. Yeah, so okay, I'll find a tile I can put a silo on. Oh my word, so many national park opportunities. Oh, I love it. 1,800 faith per park now, though. That's the only problem. You can see I'm in 3 turns to victory now. France is taken over. They've taken over the tourism lead. But, I mean, I've got 1,312 domestic tourists, so I'd love to see someone try and beat me. Like, if someone else went for a tourism victory, is it even possible? Once somebody gets over 1,000 culture per turn, is a culture victory possible? I've never actually played a genuine culture victory, like a proper genuine culture victory against another player who's been really capable. I've only ever done it against the AI, and I feel like the AI is it's not a valid representation of like how people play Civ. Holy King, opening act, that'll do. No, this is not a good time to be throwing military emergencies at me. 8 votes down. Oh, by the way, I'm starting the projects now, so I'm getting a lot of favour. Who voted up? Lautaro. Oh, you cheeky bugger, you. Oh, offshore wind farms. Yes, this is the bit I was looking forward to, because I have quite a few places that I could build these. Now above 2,100 tourism per turn, turn 203. I was sort of hoping to be able to pull this off in under turn 200, but you know, turn 204. I think technically this is turn 204, isn't it? Mont Michel. Oh, it didn't give it to me. Oh, look, I've won. Okay, turn 204. I feel like I'm claiming that. But like, this is now just the basic element, like the absolute basic element of me now rushing the biosphere tourism. Like, we've only just got started. Go on. One last performance, unit lost. You know what? I don't know why I bother with tourism. Rock bands, I should say. Like, tourism is so easy without them. 204. There we go. There is the victory. I really enjoyed that game. Vector Cat, you are amazing at challenges. You know it. I don't need to tell you this. You already know it. Augustus Caesar, we got the first place. And here we go. Now we look at some of the things that are clearly buildings built. I mean, my culture, I was actually winning after like, oh my goodness, like 70, 80 turns. That's nuts. That's way earlier than normal. Science wasn't until like 3/4 of the way through the game as normal. So, I mean, that's fairly good. Faith. Oh, I love playing a heavy faith game. You know that. We all know that. I'm just a big faith person. Let's have a quick look at the most important thing. Total religions founded. Very nice. Best graph ever. And wonders, I think. Oh yeah, look at that. Wonder constructed. I was on like 27 or something at the end of that. That is mad. Okay, well, oh yeah, but now they're selling me their artwork. Turn 204. I'm claiming that one as a victory. You know, with a bit of war, anything is possible. We pushed well into the Ottomans. We took over all of the wonders we needed to. And just to go through it one last time, not that you don't believe me, I have a U-boat in a lake. I captured a camp like down here and down here with a city-state unit because I levied like a huge bunch of them. I had 3 hansas completely surrounded by districts. These two were 2 examples of that. I had another one down here, and I've got some more elsewhere, and they have +3 minimum commercial hubs around them, so that's all very good. And I own all 7 of the wonders, so if I can remember where they are, Chichen Itza is there, the Etamantanki, which I can never pronounce, is down there. The Great Bath, I believe, was up in this direction somewhere. Where was it? There it is. Huey, I ended up putting in the lake down here, which was quite exciting. The Mausoleum, I think it was on the coast somewhere along here. There it is. On that one, Petra, I think I built in this city. Yep, and then St. Basil's Cathedral. Oh, where the hell did I build that? There it is, in Berlin. So, I think that should give me all the points possible. So I will submit this save file to the perfect place that these things always go. And yeah, if you want to see if you can beat me, give it a go. I've left all the links. Yeah, do what you can. And until then, I'll see you later. Goodbye. And a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Askby, Paul Coffey, for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes, subscribes, joins Discord, and does all the silly things that keeps this channel going. Thank you so much.